Welcome, guys, to Canadian Yorker here, and I am back with another video. And in this video, I am talking about the NFL, none other than the National Football Association, and I'm talking about my New York Jets. So, I want to bring an article to everybody today, especially to those of us who are Jets fans, and to talk about specifically about that quarterback situation that we have going on with the New York Jets. At the moment, it is sort of becoming clearer and clearer, but it's still kind of uncertain about the future of where we want to take our franchise. But things are being worked out in the process in the off season, and so I have an article from the NewYorkPost.com. And this article was written on February 25th, 2025. Just happened to come out just yesterday. Yesterday was Tuesday. The article, it says New York Jets regime isn't offering any Aaron Rodgers clarity with replacement options still not clear. So let's read up on the article today. Indianapolis, the new Jets decision makers repeatedly expressed a desire to keep good players on their roster on Tuesday yesterday. Apparently, Aaron Rodgers did not qualify. New general manager Darren Mugi and head coach Aaron Glenn met the media at the NFL Scouting Combine, their first comments since announcing the team was moving on from Aaron Rodgers, the future Hall of Fame quarterback. Aaron Glenn and Darren Mugi did not offer up much of an explanation for the decision, just saying it was the best decision for the team, but not saying why. This is what Darren Mugi said, quote, Aaron Glenn and I have had a lot of dialogue, a lot of conversations, a lot of good thoughts, and just felt at the end of the day it was the best thing for the Jets moving forward, just to go in a different direction at the quarterback position. I have a lot of respect for Aaron Rodgers as a player and a person. First by that Hall of Famer, wish him nothing but the best, but that was a decision we made. Aaron Glenn had less even to say than the GM about the biggest decision he has had to make in his short time on the job. Aaron Glenn deferred to Mugi, who spoke before him. When pressed about whether he believes the Jets can get a better quarterback than Rodgers for this season, he grew agitated about the quarterback questions. Aaron Glenn said, quote, I don't want to disrespect any of the other players we have on our team. It kind of pisses me off, and some of the other players, and that's what we have all to talk about. You have Quinnen Williams, you have Quincy Williams, we have Elijah Vera Tucker, you have Joe Tipman. All those guys need to be respected as far as winning games also. Aaron Rodgers remains on the roster for now. Darren Mugi said the team has not made a final decision on whether to designate Rodgers as a post-June 1st cut, but that is what they are likely to do. If they do that, they can split his dead money hit on the salary cap to $14 million this year and $35 million in 2026 instead of the full head $49 million this season. If they do want to use the June 1st cut designation, they must wait until the new league year on March 12th to cut him. While declining to shed much light on the decision, Darren Mugi did not say that the Jets never gave Rodgers any parameters about a return. It had been reported the team spoke to Rodgers about no longer appearing on the Pat McAfee show and being more committed to the off-season program than if he did return. Darren Mugi said, quote, I'm not going to discuss any private discussions that I had with Aaron throughout this process and any private discussion I had with any player for that matter. I'm not here to confirm or deny any rumors that happened during that process. I will say this, there was never an ultimatum or rules of engagement for Aaron to potentially join the Jets again. That never happened. Defensive tackle Quinnen Williams was one player who expressed disappointment in the decision on social media. Glenn said he spoke to Williams. Aaron Glenn said, quote, I understand the reaction of the players, but I will say this, every decision that me and Darren Mugi make is to win and win now. I understand it, but again, this isn't going to be the last decision that I make that is going to upset some people. That's okay. As men, we talk about and we make sure we keep it in-house. Now the question is, where do the Jets turn for a replacement for Rodgers? Darren Moogie said they will exhaust all options, whether that is through the draft or in free agency or in a trade. We're looking for winners, Darren Glenn said when asked what he is looking for in a quarterback. The one candidate for the job who is currently on the roster is 35-year-old Tyrod Taylor. Darren Moogie and Aaron Glenn both said they have confidence in Taylor. Another player, Darren Moogie said, that is another player that I'm excited. He's on the roster, Darren Moogie said. Coming into this team, I've been around a lot of players and coaches that have been around Tyrod, and I heard a lot of good things about him prior to me getting here. I've had the opportunity to talk to Tyrod a few times, and I'm really excited he's on the team. All right, guys, so this is just kind of the off-season situation going on with the New York Jets quarterback situation. So I just have to say this, that I believe Tyrod Taylor is definitely, I agree with them that Tyrod Taylor would be the perfect setup for us, the perfect guy to help us move into the next step of our situation and help us move forward in that format, because what we need to do is not only win and win now. I don't want us to be in a situation where the Jets are in a win now type of situation. Ideally, the Jets should definitely be more looking forward to planning to not only for the next season but for the future seasons ahead, so we can have a pretty deep roster spot and just continue to build our team through the draft, develop our players. Just like how the Buffalo Bills have really turned around their franchise, the Chiefs have turned around their franchise and won a few titles. The Philadelphia Eagles are one of the best teams in the NFL. The Jets can definitely be the same. We can definitely turn our franchise around because of what we have to accomplish and we have the potential. We definitely have the potential to accomplish it. We have a pretty good defense that does need tweaking. Our offensive line definitely has shown flashes of brilliance. I can definitely see us improving more and more, not only from this season, because we're moving on from Aaron Rodgers, and that's a good first step, moving on from Aaron Rodgers. If we definitely can move on from just keep working through the process and figuring things out as we go. I know that I don't want to see Darren Moogie leave immediately next season and Aaron Glenn get fired immediately next season, because we want to go and make a run for the Super Bowl next season. That is way too soon. We obviously need to take our time and just work on improving what we have as a unit, and work on improving ourselves better, because we have the potential to be better next season and really improve and shock the world. So that's what I have to say, guys, about this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.